Greetings, my wonderful friends. I'm Dr. Laura, a geriatric physician who spent over 25 years supporting men and women through the later stages of life, helping them rediscover strength, confidence, and energy. Today, we're diving into a subject that's especially important for mature men: how you can naturally enhance your health as you age, and the unexpected hero of this conversation: walnuts. Yes, those small, crinkled, brain-shaped nuts you might have overlooked in your pantry hold an incredible key to supporting male wellness, especially after the age of 50. In my decades of experience, I've witnessed men completely transform their energy focus and even intimacy just by tweaking their diets and walnuts. My friends are a simple but profound change I recommend over and over again. So I invite you grab a warm drink, settle into your favorite chair, and let's explore together how this tiny nut can make a big difference in your life. And be sure to stay with me until the very end, because I have a special request where you'll get a chance to be part of this growing, vibrant community of strong, health-conscious men from all over the world. In fact, why not get started now? Drop your city or country in the comments. I'd love to know where you're watching from. You may be wondering, why should I even care about something as small as a walnut? Here's why: while aging is a blessing, it comes with its fair share of challenges: fatigue, reduced hormone levels, declining energy, and concerns about performance or mental sharpness. Walnuts are nature's quiet remedy, packed with nutrients that directly address many of these issues without side effects or medications. I'm not just here to tell you a list of health facts. I want to give you real hope. I want to empower you to take control of your health in a way that feels achievable and dignified. So before we go deeper, tell me, have you ever had walnuts as part of your diet before? Or are you just now learning how they might benefit you? Type your answer in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. In the next section, we'll break down the impressive nutritional power hidden in each small handful of walnuts. Stay with me. You'll be amazed at what this nut can do. Let's start by understanding what makes walnuts so incredibly powerful. Nutritionally speaking, I often tell my patients, don't underestimate the smallest things. Often they hold the greatest healing potential. This couldn't be more true for walnuts. Inside each humble nut lies a dense, concentrated package of nutrients specifically suited to help men thrive, especially those navigating life beyond 51st. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. This plant-based omega-3 found in walnuts is rare in the typical male diet, but it's a game-changer. ALA helps reduce inflammation in the body, and for older men, chronic inflammation is one of the root causes behind joint pain, fatigue, heart disease, and even poor libido. But that's not all. ALA also supports blood vessel health, improving blood circulation, including to the brain and reproductive organs. That's critical for keeping you alert, energized, and vital. Walnuts are also rich in polyphenols and vitamin E, both potent antioxidants that defend your cells from oxidative damage as you age. Oxidative stress silently wears down your organs, nerves, and blood vessels without you realizing it. These antioxidants act like armor, protecting your body from this slow erosion and keeping your tissues, including muscle and skin, more youthful. Next, there's the protein and fiber. Protein, as you know, is the raw material your body needs to maintain and rebuild muscle, a function that becomes more urgent with age-related muscle loss. Sarcopenia. Fiber, on the other hand, isn't just for digestion. It balances blood sugar levels, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which influences everything from immunity to mood, and keeps you feeling full, reducing cravings and aiding weight control. And don't forget the micronutrients: magnesium for muscle relaxation and sleep, phosphorus for bone integrity, and vitamin B6, which supports nerve function and mood regulation. All of this packed into a handful of just 7 to 9 walnuts a day. So when someone asks, what can a little walnut really do? The answer is far more than you think. It's not just a snack, it's a strategic tool for whole body wellness. Next, let's look at what the research actually says about the impact of walnuts on men's health. Because science doesn't lie. As a medical professional, I never recommend anything without credible evidence to back it up. So let's turn to the science. What do studies say about walnuts and their effect on men's health? especially in the second half of life. Let's start with reproductive health, because it's something many of my male patients find difficult to bring up, but it matters deeply to them. A landmark 2012 study in biology of reproduction followed a group of men who ate 75 grams of walnuts daily for 12 weeks. The results, they showed significant improvements in sperm vitality, motility, and morphology. That means healthier sperm that move better and live longer. The omega-3s and antioxidants in walnuts protect the genetic material in sperm from oxidative damage, a concern that becomes more pronounced with age even if you're not trying to conceive. This speaks volumes about how walnuts impact hormonal and reproductive systems overall. Now let's shift to cardiovascular health, which is arguably the most critical area to focus on after age 50. A 2018 study in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that walnuts improve endothelial function. This refers to the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels. Why is this important? Because when those vessels are stiff or inflamed, blood flow suffers, raising your risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even erectile dysfunction. By improving endothelial function, walnuts help keep your arteries supple, your blood pressure balanced, and your circulation flowing strong to every part of your body, including the brain and reproductive organs. But the benefits don't stop there. In a 2020 study, published in Nutrients, men who regularly consumed walnuts showed marked improvements in cognitive performance. This included better memory retention, quicker recall, and improved focus, all vital qualities for anyone who wants to age independently with confidence and mental sharpness. The researchers pointed to the synergy between the healthy fats, antioxidants, and B vitamins in walnuts, which nourish brain tissue and protect against neurodegeneration. So what does all this mean? In simple terms, it means that just one food, a handful of walnuts, can support your fertility, your heart, and your mind. This isn't hype, it's data. And for men over 50, that's good news. Let's now address a topic that many men hesitate to talk about, but is absolutely essential to your well-being: intimate and reproductive health. As a geriatric doctor, I've had hundreds of conversations with men who feel embarrassed about issues like reduced libido, performance anxiety, or erectile difficulties, but the truth is this is a health issue, not a moral failing. And it deserves compassionate, evidence-based solutions. That's where walnuts step in with quiet power. Walnuts contain a remarkable amino acid called larginine, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a natural vasodilator. It helps your blood vessels relax and widen, improving circulation throughout your entire body. And that includes the pelvic region, where healthy blood flow is essential for achieving and maintaining erections. As you age, blood vessel elasticity and circulation often decline, making nitric oxide production more crucial than ever. The good news: regular walnut consumption naturally boosts this process, but it's not just about blood flow. Walnuts are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which lower oxidative stress, a key contributor to inflammation and tissue damage, including in the delicate blood vessels that support intimate function. Inflammation can interfere with nerve signaling and reduce sensation, which may diminish arousal and response. By reducing inflammation, walnuts help restore your body's natural rhythm and reawaken physical connection. And the science backs this up. The same 2012 study we mentioned earlier, published in Biology of Reproduction, not only showed improved sperm health in men eating walnuts, but also suggested a positive impact on overall sexual function for men facing mild erectile challenges. This is incredibly encouraging. While walnuts aren't a substitute for medical treatments, in severe cases, they can serve as a foundational dietary ally, especially when paired with exercise and stress management. So whether your goal is to enhance performance, improve fertility, or simply feel confident in your own skin, again, know this: one handful of walnuts daily may help nourish your masculine vitality in more ways than one. It's a natural, accessible step toward reclaiming confidence without the side effects or stigma of pharmaceuticals. Now let's talk about bones, those silent structures that carry you through life. We often associate bone density issues like osteoporosis with women. But did you know that millions of men lose bone mass after age 50? and don't even realize it until it's too late? A minor fall can result in fractures that derail your independence. But here's the empowering truth. Your bones are living tissues that respond to the right nutrition, and walnuts can help fortify them. Walnuts contain 3 vital nutrients that work in harmony to support bone strength. Magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3's magnesium is essential for helping your bones absorb calcium properly. Without it, your bones may weaken even if you're getting enough calcium from your diet. Phosphorus, on the other hand, makes up about 85% of your bone mineral content, and it plays a crucial role in maintaining the rigidity and structure of your skeleton. And let's not forget the omega-3s again. Yes, these healthy fats aren't just good for your heart, and brain research shows they may also help reduce bone resorption, the process in which bone is broken down and minerals are released into the blood. By slowing this process, walnuts help maintain your bone density over time. In fact, a 2016 study in Nutrients showed that diets rich in nuts, especially walnuts, were associated with better bone mineral density and stronger skeletal health in aging populations. But it doesn't stop at minerals. Walnuts also provide vitamin B6, a lesser known but essential nutrient that helps in the formation of collagen, a protein that provides bones with flexibility and shock absorption. Think of collagen as the soft mesh that makes your bones not just strong, but resilient. As we age, collagen production decreases, but walnut consumption can help replenish those reserves. The outcome: you walk with more stability, you're less likely to fall, and if you do, your bones are better equipped to handle the impact. That means more freedom, more movement, and more confidence to live life your way. One of the most common concerns I hear from men over 50 is, why is it so hard to lose weight now, even when I eat less? That frustration is real. As your metabolism slows with age, your body becomes more efficient at storing fat and less efficient at burning calories, especially if your muscle mass has decreased. This can leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, and discouraged, but here's the truth. You don't need crash diets or starvation plans. What you need is smart fuel, and walnuts offer exactly that. You might be thinking, but aren't walnuts high in calories? It's true they are calorie dense, but studies have consistently shown that walnuts do not cause weight gain when eaten in moderation. In fact, they can help you manage your weight more effectively than low-fat snacks. How? Because of their unique composition of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, which helps you feel full and satisfied for longer periods. That means fewer cravings, reduced snacking, and more control over portions. A 2017 study published in Diabetes, Obesity, and Metabolism revealed that participants who incorporated walnuts into their daily diets experienced reduced appetite, especially for sugary and high-carb foods, and maintained their weight more easily, even when they didn't consciously restrict calories. That's powerful. Instead of fighting hunger, you're working with your body's natural satiety signals. Even better, walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce insulin resistance and support fat metabolism. When your insulin levels are better regulated, your body is more likely to burn fat efficiently instead of storing it. Combine that with the anti-inflammatory benefits of antioxidants in walnuts, and you have a snack that doesn't just fill you. It fuels you in a metabolic smart way. So if you've been struggling with stubborn belly fat, low energy, or creeping weight gain, consider this 7 to 9 walnuts a day. Maybe the turning point. They're satisfying, portable, and easy to pair with other healthy foods. And most importantly, they help you feel light and energized, not weighed down by bloating or regret. Let's talk about something most health conversations. Forget your emotional health. After 50 up, many men begin to notice subtle but significant changes. A dip in motivation, increased irritability, or even trouble falling and staying asleep. These issues aren't just in your head. They're often linked to hormonal changes, nutrient deficiencies, and chronic inflammation, all of which can deeply affect your emotional well-being. But here's the good news. Walnuts may be your secret ally in restoring balance and emotional strength. First, walnuts are one of the only nuts that naturally contain melatonin, a hormone your body produces to regulate sleep, wake cycles. As you age, melatonin levels tend to decline. making it harder to fall asleep at night and stay asleep through the early morning hours by consuming a small serving of walnuts in the evening. You can help support your body's natural rhythm, leading to deeper, more restorative sleep. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's when your body repairs muscle, balances hormones, and even regulates mood. But that's not all. Walnuts are also rich in vitamin B6, which supports the production of serotonin, your feel-good neurotransmitter that helps stabilize mood, reduce anxiety, and enhance your sense of well-being. As testosterone levels slowly decline with age, serotonin becomes even more important for maintaining emotional balance and resilience. A 2014 study in the Nutrition Journal found that individuals who consumed walnuts regularly reported higher levels of vitality and better sleep quality. They were also less likely to experience depressive symptoms, especially when walnuts were part of a balanced diet that supported brain and hormone health. And finally, walnuts, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties help regulate the gut-brain axis, the vital connection between your digestive system and your mental health. A healthy gut nourished by foods like walnuts supports better absorption of mood-regulating nutrients and reduces the inflammation that can cloud thinking and drag down your energy. So if you've been feeling a bit off lately, mentally drained, emotionally flat, or sleep deprived, know this: you're not alone, and you're not powerless. Walnuts are a small, simple, and natural step you can take today to improve your emotional vitality and reclaim your peace of mind. Now that you know just how powerful walnuts can be for your heart-brain muscles, mood, and metabolism, let's make this practical, because the truth is, knowledge without action changes nothing as your health guide and doctor. I want to help you implement these changes in a way that feels natural, simple, and even enjoyable. So here are 5 easy, proven ways to get your daily dose of walnut power without making drastic changes to your lifestyle. First, snack. Smart, instead of reaching for potato chips or sugary biscuits in the afternoon. Keep a small container of raw walnuts at your desk in your car or in your kitchen. A serving of 7 to 9 whole walnuts, about 30 grams, is ideal. Not too much, not too little. You'll stay satisfied, energized, and far less likely to indulge in empty-calorie foods that leave you drained. Second, breakfast boost. Start your day strong by adding crushed walnuts to oatmeal yogurt or smoothie bowls. Their nutty texture complements fruits, seeds, and even dark chocolate beautifully. This not only helps improve brain function in the morning hours, but also gives you long-lasting energy and stable blood sugar, which is crucial for men over 53rd salad. Superstar, transform a basic salad into a nutrient-dense powerhouse by tossing in a small handful of toasted walnuts. They pair perfectly with spinach, arugula, feta cheese, and balsamic dressing. This adds crunch depth and, importantly, heart-healthy fats that support circulation and testosterone balance. Fourth, homemade trail mix. Create your own custom trail mix by combining walnuts with dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, and a few dark chocolate chips. Store in Ziploc bags for a portable snack that supports both muscle health and emotional balance. Just remember, moderation is key. Stick to a handful to keep calories in check. Fifth, walnut pesto, or toast topping. Blend walnuts with fresh basil, olive oil, garlic, and Parmesan cheese to make a delicious homemade walnut pesto. Spread it on whole grain toast for a protein-rich snack, or use it as a topping for grilled chicken or vegetables. It's gourmet, it's heart-healthy, and it's testosterone-friendly. Pro storage tip: because walnuts are high in unsaturated fats, they can spoil if exposed to heat, or air. Store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator to preserve their freshness and nutrient quality. They can last for several months this way without turning rancid by weaving these tips into your routine. You don't just try walnuts, you make them a permanent ally in your wellness journey. No need for radical changes. Just these simple tweaks can deliver long-term dividends for your vitality, strength, and confidence. Even with all the benefits, I understand that some of you may have doubts. Over the years, I've heard patients ask, "Aren't walnuts fattening, or will they upset my stomach?" Or, "I thought they raise cholesterol." Let's set the record straight with clear, science-backed answers that will give you confidence. Myth. Number 1, walnuts are too high in calories and I'm trying to lose weight. It's true walnuts are calorie dense, but unlike calorie-packed junk foods, walnuts offer a nutritional return on every calorie. Their combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fats actually reduces hunger and stabilizes blood sugar, which means you're less likely to overeat later. Multiple studies confirm that when consumed in moderation around 7 to 9 nuts a day, walnuts do not contribute to weight gain. In fact, they may help prevent it. Myth number 2, nuts are bad for cholesterol, quite the opposite. Walnuts are rich in unsaturated fats and omega-3s that have been shown to lower LDL bad cholesterol and raise HDL, good cholesterol, a major 2020 review in Circulation concluded that regular walnut consumption is associated with improved lipid profiles and reduced cardiovascular risk. These nuts are endorsed by the FDA as heart healthy. For a reason concern, I have trouble digesting nuts. That's a valid concern, especially for men with sensitive stomachs or conditions like diverticulitis. If chewing whole walnuts is uncomfortable, try this: grind them into a powder or paste and mix into smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. This reduces digestive strain while still delivering the full range of nutrients. Starting with small amounts and increasing gradually can also help your gut adapt. Concern: I might have a nut allergy. If you've never eaten walnuts before and are unsure, start with a small amount and watch for any signs of a reaction like itchiness, swelling, or shortness of breath. And of course, if you have a known nut allergy or are under treatment for food sensitivities, consult your allergist. First, your health is always priority. One concern: will walnuts interfere with my medications or existing conditions? Like diabetes or kidney disease, walnuts are generally safe and do not interfere with most common medications. However, they are high in potassium and phosphorus, which may be a concern for individuals with advanced kidney disease. If you have any chronic condition, always speak with your physician or dietitian before adding new foods regularly. That said, for most healthy older men, walnuts are extremely beneficial and align well with common treatment plans for diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol clearing. These myths matters because I want you to feel fully confident about embracing this habit. You now have the science, the how-to, and the reassurance. The only thing left is to take that first bite. Gentlemen, if you've made it this far, I want to acknowledge something deeply important. You are taking responsibility for your health, and that alone puts you in a rare group. Most men don't pause long enough to ask, what small changes can I make today to feel stronger, clearer, and more alive tomorrow? But you did, and that tells me you're not just aging, you're evolving with purpose in this journey through the humble yet powerful walnut. We've seen how nature gives us exactly what we need in the right dose and in the most accessible form. One small handful of walnuts daily can nourish your heart, support your brain, protect your bones, improve your mood, sharpen your focus, and yes, even support your performance in the bedroom. You've learned why omega-3s and arginine support your blood vessels and circulation, how magnesium B6 and melatonin regulate sleep hormones and stress response, that fiber, protein, and antioxidants form the trifecta of longevity nutrition, and why so many men over 50 feel recharged, confident, and stronger with this one simple dietary shift. But knowledge is not power applied. Knowledge is, so here's your mission starting today. Buy a small bag of raw or lightly roasted walnuts. Not salted, not sugar-coated. Eat 7 to 9 walnuts each day for the next 30 days. Not as a trend, but as a ritual. Notice how you feel. Track your energy, mood, clarity, and strength. Join the conversation. Leave a comment in the community, share your experience, or simply say where you're watching from. Because this isn't just about nuts, it's about reclaiming your power, your pride, and your peace of mind. One small act of care at a time, one choice, one handful. Gentlemen, you deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel capable. You deserve to thrive in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. So be proud, be consistent, and always remember the smallest seeds grow into the strongest trees. Thank you for trusting me as your health guide. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share this message with another brother who could use it. Until next time. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep those walnuts close.